Went from Germany to Turkey, Adana, Turkey, Inclement, a couple of cities in there that we visited, another base. We went from there to Balad, close to Baghdad, and that's where you see the difference, the intensity of the soldiers. You could really tell once we landed. We had to put on flat jackets, the bulletproof vest. It's 52 pounds. The helmet, everything, and it can be very, very hot. You're talking about now 114, 115 temperature. It was 108 when we landed. The next day is about 112. Sand, desert, very difficult. But those soldiers had one thing. As soon as we got in, we went to eat with them. Coach, don't call off the game. Don't call off the ball game. And I couldn't understand because the sun was out that morning. I said, what do you mean? Well, there's a sandstorm coming this afternoon because we've been waiting a long time for this. And if you could see what we played on, nothing but sand, desert, and rocks. But it was lined out, and those guys were playing their heart and guts out, diving for balls and taking coaching, and young men come up, coach me up, coach me up. And then you got a general coming up to you afterwards saying, hey, you don't know what you've done, coaches. For 1 hour and 15 minutes, you took their mind off war. And it's just things like that that grab you. You know, how much freedom that we have. Our guys don't understand how much truly freedom that we have. Those soldiers, men and women now. I was surprised how many women that had an M16 on their back. And I'd ask them, what are you doing with the M16 during lunch? Coach, we cannot go anywhere without this. This machine gun is with me at all times. And there was bunkers there, and they were, anytime a sandstorm came up, one of the first things soldiers told me is that there's the bunker, I got your back, coach, don't worry about it, but you can expect maybe an incoming mortar, because that's where we have such a great intelligence system with predators and these new airplanes that are unmanned. But when that sandstorm comes up, they can't see. It's so thick. And that's when they just shoot blind. They just shoot these mortars off and just blindly shooting and try to hit the base, try to hit the camp. But there's so many stories like that, it just blows your mind, and you just have so much respect for all of them. But you could really feel the intensity of the soldiers, men and women, in Baghdad. Kuwait was even hotter, it's south. Very, very tough. But the release they had playing the game and talking ball was just unbelievable. We got a briefing from the 4-star general. I can't pronounce his name right. It's O-D-I-E-R-N-O, something like that. Just an unbelievable soldier, American citizen who's just awesome. And his biggest thing was, I believe in young people. I believe in young people, and it's no different than a football team. You know, some of the things he used about taking them where they can't go by themselves. And where a lot of these young people were misfits coming out of dysfunctional families and wanting to be a part of something. And now they have a lot of honor and integrity and feel good about their country and feel like they're doing so much good work, which they are. And so you just have an awesome respect for what they do. But again, it kept coming back as boy, they were really fighting for a purpose and a mission. And they kept saying, go back and tell the people we're doing a job. You know, we're doing it for the United States of America. And your heart just goes out to them because of it's 24/7, and it's real bullets. It's not fake. It's real bombs. You've seen the hospitals. You've seen the injuries, and boy, they were in it for the long haul.